The mountain looms above us, tall and imposing. I forgot if this was all hand drawn. I don't think so. Hey, see that ledge? My gaze follows his finger to an outcrop jutting a few hundred meters out from the mountain surface. You made a new roommate? Oh, are they nice? It's a cricket. Wow, must be nice, must be nice. Throughout heaven and earth, I truly am the gambler. Remember the end of our last climb? That's our starting point now. Pretty cool, right? Guess. Whoa, we've come a long way, haven't we? You bet. You've learned the ropes pretty quickly at the pace we're going now. I would say we'll be at our goal sometime in the afternoon. Just enough time to get back for dinner. Andrew, hi, welcome in. So apparently we cannot play buried shards because it's lagging. It's the thing that's causing the lag apparently, somehow. How are you doing though? And my room is in the second floor. I don't know how it's alive without food, but he's chill like that. Wow. Cricket's literally starving to be with you, Blaze. He chose specifically my room. Yup, he chose you. Just enough time to get back for dinner. I read that. And you meet Blaze. He is an old friend. Very sure. I know, right? I really wish I could play it. I don't know what the issue is because we were able to play it that day. So that's kind of weird. He claps me on the back, his grip firm and reassuring. This is missing stars. Now that's what I'm talking about. Come on, let's go. Got everything. Oh, I forgot to change the title and everything. Got everything packed. Double and triple checked. All weight accounted for. Well, except breakfast. He laughs. You can't play it. Just can't. I know, right? I'm afraid it gets too hungry and bites my. Well, I guess cons or perks of being roommates with a cricket. And we might also have I can do this NG because this game is sort of about I can do this. It was in the trailer. I'm the old friend who left to gamble all his money then came back more. Yeah, yeah, Blaze left us. He laughed. Well, the more you eat, the less you have to carry. That's true. To finish his I finish his sentence and confidently hop off the rock we've been sitting on, enjoying the solid crunch the ground makes when I land. The shock from the landing helps balance the butterflies in my stomach. Girl, I am $15 and wonderful. Let me just change the category real quick. Missing stars. Okay, then it was successful. I live with the cricket as roommate. Oh yeah, what's the cricket's name? That's the most important thing. Like last night's campfire, I feel a growing heat that radiates to my toes. The sensation eases my nerves. We've got this. Toaster, what sorts of games do you like? In a single fluid motion, he finishes the rest of his pitch black coffee and leaps down to join me. Pitch black coffee. Alright, let's rumble. Got a long trek ahead of us. Right behind you. I adjust the straps on my backpack and set off down the trail with him. Blazing. That's a good name. Check your straps one last time. Wouldn't want to have to tell mom that we came all this way just for you to get a bruise from the gear. Yep, I know. Double, triple checked, remember? Feel this is like me when I'm anxious. Because it reminds me how I look like in the world's perspective. Interesting. Very loud but never stops. Okay, that's nice. As you should be. Yep, okay. Just making sure worrying is my job here. You know, unless you don't need me for this climb. That that. We built sound bounces off the rocks and echoes in the mountain. Almost as if the mountain is laughing. I prefer to keep it around just in case. We continue our ascent up the mountain. Gradually absorb the breath. You'll breathe as you know. Wow. It's, it would be crazy if you weren't, dude. This is dangerous stuff, you know? The key thing is to remember that you can make that nervousness work for you instead of the other way around. Hey, you've got nothing to worry about while I'm here. I've got your back. Wow, so sweet. And I've got yours. Cute. My mic. Oh my god, hi Anbu. Hi, welcome in. How are you doing today? It's nice to have you here, Anbu. My mic is, yeah, I kind of turned on the portable fan because it was getting hot. But it's off now, so no more in the sandstorm. Imagine reincarnating as a cricket, I would be like... We're playing Missing Stars, which is a game about mental health. It's pre early access. Sorry, it's early access. There's only one act of this out because it's kind of like a whole novel. So yeah, we're playing that for now. Currently trekking up to a mountain for some reason, I don't know. I'm doing okay. Luckily, I'm able to stream now. It was the other game that was making my stream crash. You be okay today? Yes, CJ, we're okay, I think. The game that we were playing, Buried Shards, it was the game causing the lag apparently. But my laptop's still overheating. Let's see. Did my cricket just bark at what? I bet there was a similar anime of it. Uh, He flashes his trademark grin. How are you, Anbu CJ? They only drew one draw. No. Let it let me you know what? Let me narrate the game. He flashes his trademark grin. That's a promise. Just focus on the climb and the goal at the top. We both come to a halt. We're here. This is the starting point, right? Yep, this is the place. There's more tracking? He pulls out a thermos and a small flask. Now I've got a proposition for you. You do everything right. We get to share some of my special brew at the top. We do this like men. Deal? Okay. Deal. He claps me on the back again and sets off. I see him hoist himself up onto the nearest ledge. This is kind of like grooming, I think, Angie. You know, once in a while it's nice to give your laptop a nice cleaning inside. You would be surprised how much. Yeah, I know. How do I do that? Do I unscrew it myself or do I give it to the person? Oh, alright. Had a rough few days, but we're. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. My DMs are always open if you want to talk about anything, Andrew. You've got this. Let's all give hugs to Andrew. I'm alive, that's what that matters. Let's give hugs to CJ as well. That is truly all that matters. Yeah, but hugs. Almost gave them. It's okay. We get the gesture. He claps you on the back. Not that back. Not gonna lie, why does this cricket knows how to treat my personal space more than actual humans? The man, yeah. Humans somehow don't understand the concept of personal space anymore. Almost gave the hug to us. Okay, read that. I hope you both feel better, CJ and Andu. Turns around, reaching towards me. Alright, you can do this. Yep. I start reaching towards his outstretched arm, and I stop. Gamble. That's not here. We have 8 ball though. Gamble your life, fortune, whatever. I see his hand. Why is it all dark? I want to climb this mountain together with him. To show that I'm strong, to show that I'm capable, and it's silent. I don't like when games go silent. All I need to do now is grab his hand. Just a bit further now. Come on. What's happening? My body has stopped moving. I try to call out to him, but there's no sound. I scream, but end up swallowing it. Oof. Okay. They definitely, yeah, they did. His hand hangs there in the darkness, deaf to my silent plea. I've got your back, and I've got yours. His last exchange echoes in my head. I've got your back, and I've got yours. No, I checked them. I checked everything. Why did what? Um, it's just 8 ball without the S. What's going on? Bet on red, black, or green. Okay. Wait, stay with me, please. He's gone. What happened? Did he like fall? Now I float alone in the darkness. Save that for a sound. Save that. Are you telling me to save that? Save, save for that sound. Save for that sound. I'll save it just in case. I don't know what's going on in this game. Return. It feels my body choking me. I can't feel my leg. I clench my fist on my thigh, struggling to feel something there. Nothing. I call out for help, but no one will find me here. Look at those fingerless gloves. They're gone. But yeah. He's gone. I'm going to die out here. Did you fall? My hands are going numb. Gloves soaked through with blood. What happened? They slip against the wet fabric of my trousers, and whoa, that scared me. Hydrate Fen. She okayed me? I'm sorry. I do not okay you like that. Anyways, I'm not gonna try to professionally gaslight myself that I'm stupid. I'm gonna rest so I can play Wuthering Waves on release. See you next decade when I win big. Alright, see you next decade. Have a good day, Blaze. Take care. Bye bye. Got used to it, to be honest. Got used to what? Thy quickest shall be. Remember that only players win? If you don't play, you don't win. I throw off my covers, damp with sweat, confusion, and panic blur my vision as I struggle to stop the bleeding. But there's no blood. You were having a nightmare? My breathing is shallow and ragged, as though I've just run 100 kilometers. Adrenaline is still coursing through my system. I try to slide to the edge of the bed, but my leg tangles in the sheets, and I topple gracelessly to the ground. Adios, adios, Blaze. Gamblers give up before hitting big. This presence makes it hard to move, and my vision is tunneling as I try and fail to catch my breath. Okay, Eric, try to think back. Remember what the doctors told you. Breathe in. I inhale, or at least I try to. Breathe out. I wheeze out as much as my panicked body allows and try to repeat the process. Panic and breathing exercises, okay? My body is being crushed under its own weight as I breathe. I'm drenched in sweat now. It's draining out of me like water from a wrung sponge. Time has dragged to a crawl, but my heart only seems to be getting faster. Its dull, violent thumping fills my heart like tiny explosions. In and out. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay, you've got this. Breathe in and out again. Eventually, the pressure lifts, and I can finally pick myself up off the ground. What happened? I limp my way to the window next to my bed and crack it open. There's a breeze. It's cold, but keeping warm is low on my list of priorities. Spanish accent? Really? I wouldn't know, honestly, I wouldn't know. Which one though? I'm gonna have to look back on it. Oh, by the way, Hopi, since you like those visual novels, games, and books in general, have you ever read those game books which you read and at one point you were asked to flip to a certain page? Asked to make a decision and flip to a certain page. I don't think so. Page? No. It's cold, but keeping warm is low on my list of priorities. As the cool night air pushes in to meet my face, I inhale and gulp it down like it's the freshest thing I've tasted in years. How's it going, Senorita? Hope it's fine. When did I? I was missing a star, but then I saw Hopeless is on RS. That's very sweet. That's very sweet. Welcome in, Rez. How are you doing? How's it going? Well, we kind of started 5, 10 minutes ago. This game. It's related to mental health. It's a visual novel, and it's in early access. There's only one act of it out, so we're doing that. We apparently had a nightmare just now about being on a trick, and I think our partner falling. No, sorry, us falling and not being able to get out because our partner is gone. There's nobody that can hear us. So yeah, she's a bilingual and Reina. Oh my god. When? I don't even know when. You're doing good. Wonderful. Wonderful. You're gonna do Alan Wake today, right? As the cool. Okay, I read that. Yet this air is something I first encountered only a few hours ago. And the charming back alley view it only serves as a reminder of where I am. Vienna, Austria, okay. It's not the most glamorous view of the city, but the fact that I have my own room keeps me thankful. Fair, my older sisters are hosting my parents and I for the weekend. It's something we all couldn't thank them enough for, even if it isn't the reunion any of us were expecting, right? I have to lurk and go to store, but I'll be around. Of course, take your time, do what you have to do, be safe. I should get back to bed. Maybe the cool air will help. Ah, however, my right leg refuses to cooperate. Come on, you. I hammer at it a few times in frustration, but it just hangs limply from my body. It's been like this for over half a year now. Physically, my leg is fine, but it still refuses to agree with that assessment. The music reminds me of Cry of Fear, sort of, just a little bit, not anymore. At best, yeah, that's what I plan on finishing tonight, probably around 11:30 p.m. or 12. But finally should get through the theater, then do all the finale. Yay! Hopefully you can finish it. And today stream or the next stream. I'll see you in your stream for sure. At best, I feel like my leg isn't there, and at its worst, I can't even get it to move. I'm more nervous about small things. I can't think straight sometimes, and those nightmares. That dude has a gamer like problem. When you game for too long and your leg goes Correct. My right leg just went numb. I'm going to play a little. Take care. Good game, Reina. Hope. What does Reina mean? Okay. Okay, but thank you so much for stopping in, CJ and Raz. Um, you enjoy your game, CJ. I'll see you later. Bite my tongue in an attempt to derail that train of thought. Have a good day, both of you. I shouldn't be like this. This is not who I want to be. Still struggling between sleep and waking, with cold air blowing against my face. Tears well up in my eyes. Hope he sits straight. I can't, even if I sit straight, it's gonna go numb if I sit in that position for too long. But it takes me a moment to register them, okay? I'm not going to cry, I'm not going to cry, I won't cry, I'm not that fragile, I'm bone. God, this is so relatable. Queen, aw. CJ, bye bye. Um, if you're still here, CJ, guys, wish him a belated happy birthday. He had his birthday just recently. I can't, I just can't. Yeah, thanks, of course, Raz. I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry. I'm not that fragile. I won't cry. Deep breaths, deep breaths. What kind of a man am I being right now who cries in the middle of the night because of a nightmare? A human. It's so pathetic. It could have happened to an adult. It happens to soldiers and policemen and firemen and all the time. Would you say that those people aren't brave? One of the doctors said that to me. Maybe it's true. I don't know. I don't want to research it. But if so, what does it matter? They never talk about it. They never show that to you. Oh, Lord. Another knock on the door. Steps on the wooden floor outside the room. Please, please don't be Mom. Eric, sweetie? I'm Eric. Okay. Well, I've gone and done it now. Her voice is gentle and concerned. My muscles tense up involuntarily. Happy birthday. Oh, damn. You look good for your age. Yeah, and you. What do you mean? That he's a vampire? Eric, is everything alright? My throat tightens. Yeah, it's nothing. Are you sure? I heard banging from down the hall. Okay, just had a bad dream. Oh, nothing, nothing. You look good. Full stop. I'm so awful. Oh, hello, Mom. Mom quietly opens the door and makes her way to the end of my bed. It's hard to see her in the dim moonlight, but I can practically feel the concern radiating off of her. Is that why you opened the window? Sometimes it's good to stare at the night sky. I just needed some air. The room felt a little. My mind goes blank. I actually don't know if I can say anything else without admitting to my episode. There's never a reason for them, so there's no easy explanation for me to give her. It's just hard to fall back asleep. I expressed friendship in a peculiar way. stinks, but I'm okay. Oh, that's us. That's me. I guess I'm just not used to this room. Mom looks at me for a moment, not buying it for a second. I don't think that was not gonna say anything. I'll stop trolling. I'm 23. Great. Stream was gone for a second. Is it there now? I swear to God. Okay, it's fine. Great. Great. It's the trains. I swear. I try my best to dispel any of the concern my mom has. Traveling all the way to Vienna is already giving her enough to deal with without me adding unpredictable panic attacks to the list. Mom? What? Is it about the school? I paused. Uh, a little bit, I think. I really don't know. Whether or not I was ready for this change didn't matter much anyway. At this point, I'll reluctantly accept any help I can get. You reacted to that mom character. I'm asking what about her? Okay, now I'm going. Uh, Spanish and good game. Okay. You have a good game too and good day. Bye, CJ. Thank you so much for stopping in. I appreciate it. I speak better Spanish than English though. She has a nice braid. Yeah. I gotta learn Spanish. I do gotta learn Spanish. You speak good English as well, CJ. It'll be a good change for you, sweetheart. Your father and I made sure of it. Yeah, I know. I know they have the best intentions at the very least. As for where that road leads, well, that isn't so certain. Scorpio, hi, welcome in. How are you doing? How was your day? We're playing another game. This is not horror at all, but it's a story game. It's a visual novel related to mental health. It's in early access, so we only have Act 1, which is also quite long, so that's not a problem. In this game, we're Eric, this guy who has panic attacks and nightmares about a certain incident that occurred while trekking. Not sure what exactly it was. Maybe it is a horror. Who knows what kind of dark secrets the mom is hiding. Well, in a way, it is horror because some aspects of life can be horrifying, and this is kind of about it, so. What I do know is that I'm incredibly exhausted and feeling more on edge than I have since the accident. Huh. It feels like I'm being introduced to new sights, new smells, new everything. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Still so far. Hope. Hope you're doing good yourself. I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. Thank you so much for asking. Good to know you're doing chill. I want to be excited, but all I can think of is how easily everything can go wrong. To me, anything could be a potential threat. Wow, I relate. I know it's been a rough few days, but you know we're here for you, Eric. Always. She hugs me tighter, and I return it on instinct. Something about mothers is that they're naturally able to figure you out, even without you saying much. What's the mom's name? Oh, we don't know. The mom's name is Mom. After my panic attack, I really needed this. Mom, thanks. Anytime. She pats me on the shoulder and her expression shifts to a warm smile. Are you okay to get some rest or do you need anything else? I'm tempted to ask for water, but at this point I doubt it would do much to steady my nerves. Some people refer to their mothers using a name. Well, not this one. I'm okay. I really appreciate the checkup. Hi, Shirley. Where's dinner? That's kind of weird. Yeah, kind of weird. Could be stepmom, you know. I feel like a kid when she gently pulls me up, tucks me in, and kisses me goodnight. Mom, really? All part of my job, sweetie. You want your window closed? I shake my head. The air and faint urban sounds have become comforting to me. Well, if you need anything, I'm just a call away. Yeah, it's less weird with stepmoms, right? She lingers a little, giving me one last smile as she brushes the top of my head. Good night, Eric. She leaves my bedroom and I'm alone once again. Scorpio, what's the plan for the rest of the day? She leaves my bedroom and I'm alone once again. I read that, didn't I? Think I did. As before, my mind drifts to my condition, but I guess I'm luckier than most. I'm lucky that my condition isn't worse. For one, messed up there. I'm lucky that I have a family just to shout down the hall. I'm lucky to still have a leg, really. It's these thoughts that eventually bring my mind to what awaits me at this new school. Against the noise of Medina's city life, my mind finally drifts away, fading from the lingering thoughts of an uncertain future. So something, yeah, during that trek when I guess he fell or got trapped in the snow or something. Wow. I think this game is horror because it scared me twice now. Eric, are you up yet? I crack my eyes open. Daylight streams in through the open window. Before I can even respond, I hear the door open, footsteps rush in to greet me. Hi there. A girl is inches away from my face, cheerfully greeting me. It's a face I know all too well. How did it scare me? I just didn't expect it. The knock. You can hear the game, right? Oh, yeah. It's a face I know all too well. Morning, Beatrice. She's bouncing with energy as she tries to pull me out of bed. Beatrice reminds me of an anime I watched. There was a character named Beatrice in it, but I don't remember the anime name. But it was great. She's bouncing with energy as she tries to pull me out of bed. It's been ages since I've gotten to wake you up like this, remember? I'm not ready for this. Still drained from last night, I worked to pull the covers up as far as I can. I guess knocks are not scary to me. Fair enough. Beatrice is such a cool name. I know, right? I might still have that anime downloaded on my phone though. What's scary to you? Mind if I sleep some more? That pout of hers hasn't changed in the slightest. But we have breakfast? As if on cue, my stomach begins to complain. I will bring back the sandstorm, because I'm getting more. This, yeah. Didn't expect that, but I'm kind of used to it now. Maybe I can reconsider. What's on the menu? She thinks at me. You'll have to get your butt out of the bed to find out. She whips the covers off my bed. We turned you into a fearless sweet smile. Yeah, you did. Thank you so much for trolling me so much. She whips the covers off my bed in a last-ditch effort to finally get me up. Instinctively, I yank the covers back. Beatrice just pulls them off again. It's really not as funny as she seems to think it is. Okay, okay, you win. At least let me wash up first. Success! You are the master troller anyway. Remember that time? I do remember. Did you like it? Yeah, very fun. Thank you. I'm glad you like. Oh, Mika should have been there. She cheers and jumps off my bed, dashes out of my room, and runs down the hallway, announcing my eventual arrival. Two more people to make fun of Angie. No, it's just you were gonna time about like ban Mika. So that would have been kind of funny. But okay, I will speak of that. My covers are still at the end of the bed. I guess it was the right choice to wear my pajamas last night. Thankfully, my morning prep isn't too extensive. I feel like I'm speaking gibberish. Thankfully, my morning prep isn't too extensive, but just a rinsing of my face and a quick combing of my hair, I'm all set for some breakfast. From time perspective, it was swampy. Won't be funny? Okay, we have a new word then. I enter the flat's main room, where the rest of my family is squashed into the somewhat small dining space. Morning, everyone. Mom immediately comes to my side, patting my shoulders. Eric, good morning. How are you feeling? Good. Kind of hungry now that I see what you and Beatrice have been up to. Well, oh, it would be funny if Mika used that on you. No, one of these days. Oh no. There's a delicious looking spread of eggs, toast, bacon, and fresh pastries, almost overcrowding the small table everyone is seated at. My mouth starts to water. I realize that I haven't really eaten since I left home. Well, I'm glad to see that our baby brother is still easily swayed by some home cooked food. Hilda, hello. Bernhard rises from the kitchen table to Bernhard, okay? I'm not sure if I pronounced that. Mika would never time me out, we're friends. True. Mika would never time you out. Mika is actually probably lurking around. He was the first to join this stream. Well, lurking around sleeping. What is this, Sweden? Probably. How can I be a baby if I'm the tallest one here? Height has nothing to do with maturity. So true, girl. It's still so easy to tease her. I guess some things never change. It's the only thing you'll ever hold over me. I take pride in that. Her eyes narrow. She straightens herself and takes a commanding stance. Stepping close, Hilda, okay. Reaches her hand up over my head and proceeds to tousle my hair. Mika is always watching. Sometimes I'm afraid to look back. Funny. She pulls me in for a quick hug, though it's a bit lighter and stiffer than I remember. A bit more careful, I think. Still, the feeling's gone in a flash, and her eyes are soon back on mine. I missed you. It's great to see you up and about, Eric. I missed you too. Hey, take a seat. We've got a few things out. My sister's reminder that food exists is enough for me. I plop down and am immediately handed a huge plate, a canvas for me to create picture perfect breakfast. Yo, Hopi, yes? What, my voice is coarse? Just take what you want. I made a bunch for everyone today. Beatrice is far more skilled than I am in the culinary arts. I doubt I could have made scrambled eggs this early in the morning, let alone the array of breakfast foods in front of me. No, you gotta eat more ice cream. Anyways, I was saying, yeah, go on. Do you do that thing when you see somebody's name, but you don't know what that person looks like, but your brain imagines? Yeah, I do that thing. I do that thing. And it's also so, like, hard to process when they're not what you thought they would look like. I take a sampling of scrambled eggs and bacon, and with a gentle nudge from my mom, I take a spoonful of fruit too. Coffee, sweetie? Sure, I'm surprised Beatrice didn't drink all of it. I take it that's your version of please. I mean, jeez, Eric, I'm not that obsessed with it, you know? Of course, she's already pouring herself another cup as she says this. Enough, girls. Cut your brother some slack, at least for today. Help me clean things up, alright? Oh, really? What hair color do I have in your imagination? Well, I would say black, but then you made your character in, a date with that kind of blonde, I think. Blonde brownish a bit. Oh, I'm bald. Bald? I never said that. Enough, girls. Cut people. Okay, I read that. We're in their house, and already my mother has taken control of the situation. In a way, this treatment does feel kind of wrong. So yeah, I initially thought black. Okay, so black hair. That grooming character was just yeah, black hair then. I took a bite of the eggs. They're warm and fluffy. Beatrice has definitely mastered my mom's techniques. What? What? What's interesting? Let's just keep playing the game. Okay. I take another bite. Suddenly, I realize that I'm not as hungry as I thought I was. My brain says these should be delicious. My tongue doesn't quite agree. It tastes like something's off, even though it's perfectly fine. Such a shame there's no drawing of the eggs. Yeah. The orange juice is slightly sour. And the bacon feels more like a salty lump of fat. Okay. I try to hide my lack of appetite by chewing as slowly as possible. Eric, eat up. Your food's getting cold. Mom knows what happened last night, but I can tell she's just trying to get me to sweep it under the rug, so to speak. Maybe she's trying to ignore it herself. How do I like my scrambled eggs? What does that mean? I feel like I should say something here. Oh, there we have choices. Why are we trying to sweep things under the rug? Sorry, I just can't work up much of an appetite after she realizes her little fox has and pats me on the shoulder. Oh, I'm sorry, sweetie. Do you want something else? Can I have some water? Of course. It means that I express my interest. I know my preferred method of making scrambled eggs. Honestly, I just put some butter, throw the egg on, and yeah, some people like loose and some like and dry. Loose as in like what, all mushy and wet. Yeah, dry. Let's stick with dry. I cannot. As my mom walks through the kitchen, I hear Dad's voice as he talks to someone on the phone. Okay, do you like it, Luz? Okay, we'll be there soon. Thank you, doctor. Eric, glad to see you're awake. Sleep well? I managed. Who were you talking to? I was chatting with Dr. Bosworth, your new principal, okay? He's quite the talker. Dear, would you like something to eat before we go? Some eggs managed to survive? Ah, okay. Of course, I'll take a plate. Coffee too, if you can spare a cup. Beatrice left any. That is. I heard that, Eric. Mom quickly runs to fetch a cup. I mean, hey, at least you don't put pineapple. Yeah, I. It just doesn't sit right with me. You like it loose then, all wet and mushy? So, Eric, are you ready to see the St. Tamna campus today? As ready as I'll ever be. Oh, finally we go to there. If their website is anything to go by, it's certainly I don't know how to pronounce it. The campus was an old Jesuit monastery until they converted it into a school a few decades ago. I like the sweet spot between loose and dry, if you know what I mean. Scrambled eggs with loaves. Oh, yeah, okay, I can think. Yeah, that, yeah, jiggly makes sense. A school for people with problems like mine. Finally, we get there. Dr. Bosworth's very eager to meet you, Eric. He said he rarely gets to meet new students in person. Why's that? I'm not sure myself, but I'd take this as a good sign. He'll be able to personally introduce you to your homeroom teacher before classes start, so if you have any questions, feel free to ask them. Oh, it does. Yeah, it does. I guess that's a good thing. My mind's certainly full of questions. Yeah. Breakfast finishes up not long after that, and the family is ready to head off into the great unknown. Everyone ready? Yep. We all load into the car, mostly padded with my belongings, leaving me squeezed in the back with my sisters. Damn, I really wanted to play Berry Charts today. Beatrice, stop shoving. You have plenty of room. Thank God I have the side seat. What a random. It's just, it's in my head. Like, I want to play that game. I liked it. I. It's not gotten to that part yet, the part where I would enjoy it. But it is good. Okay, everyone, ready to go. Wait, it has. It does have. Not there. Skip dialogue. Self-voicing. What does that mean? Like, okay, return. Not enough spooky Shadow Man and puzzles, huh? I mean, kind of. I like this game. Don't get me wrong. I do like this game. I just, it's stuck in my head, that game. No self-voicing, please. I want. Oh, okay. Okay. Something FPS from The Rest of Us. Mom starts up the engine. I didn't get a good look last night, but Vienna is an impressive city. Yeah, missing stars is cool and all, but in a very short. They're two different categories, genres. There's lots of classic European architecture packed neatly against more modern storefronts and houses. Oh, we're passing the main. There's a great cafe there that we go to a lot after work, Eric. No, not 2 out of 10. No. I mean, I wouldn't rate it yet. I wouldn't rate it yet. Oh, we're passing the main. I did that. I'm not doing that. We're also close to where I work. Thank you. It's that building right there. She points at an office building just a block down the street. Oh, so do you just take a car over there? Uber. Do you mean Uber? Uber, okay. Yep, it's pretty convenient. Not bullying you with these. Nope, you're not. You're not. Don't worry about it. I read that your new school occasionally takes students down there on Saturdays. We'd love to show you around once you're settled in. Okay, good. Wonderful. Yeah, there's lots of fun places tucked away here. I mean, Europe? Of course there are. Sounds good. Sorry, not Europe. I just hope that I can settle in. How long will that take? Because, yeah, as we exit onto the highway, the city gradually fades out. We pass through smaller towns, eventually making a turn off the highway. So, 40 minutes later. Almost there, everyone. Eric, this is the main road to the school. Seems nice, and indeed the road up to the entrance is pretty nice. I really wish that it could. I saw that you might have mentioned about this place. My legs winters, almost like it's agreeing with me. Seems like the closer I get to the school, the more anxious I feel. Really, well, I could say I've changed my mind, but I think the point where I could have turned back passed weeks ago. This game is so realistic. I can hear the wind of the car. Oh, the wind is from the fan. Okay. Besides, I've already troubled my family enough. Changing my mind now would just cause more problems. Eric, how are you feeling? I'm alright, just nervous. A little. I missed something. Oh, okay. I did it. Must be driving super fast. Yeah, super fast. Like, not super fast, but like, oh, let's say 50. Well, no, it's an understanding. Just tell me if you don't feel good and we'll go somewhere so you can take a break. What's the weather like over there, by the way, Angie? Sure. Before long, we arrive at 5 hours. It's nice to stretch my legs after being squished into the back of Mom's seat. Zelda and Beatrice. set out towards the destination. The main building is the easiest to recognize as its stories, the tallest building on campus, and definitely very old. Massive ivy clothes the entrance, adding a natural green layer to add to the story. Storms, lightning, rain, clouds. Storms now, okay? Oh, by the way, did you get to see the Northern Lights? I don't know if they came to around where you live not the other day, earlier this month, I guess. A massive ivy veranda. Isn't this building pretty? This is where you'll be going for classes. I kind of miss them. They were invisible in my country, but nobody told me about them. Why? I kind of kept on forgetting about it until the last day, and well, they weren't in my country either. Yeah. But I have pictures of it that somebody took. I can share that with you. It is so sad though that we couldn't see that. Isn't this building pretty, Eric? Okay. It's nice. I like older buildings like this. It's kind of like the old church back home. Good morning! Suddenly a booming voice emerges from the building. Despite the distance, I can hear it very clearly. Is there a loudspeaker nearby? A large man comes out from behind the entranceway. He's waving at us. Ah, that will be is he always so? I took one that tour now this seriously for the clips that I haven't seen. Now the clips. Why weren't you able to see the eclipse? It wasn't visible. Hello again, Mr. and Mrs. Wilhelm. Wilhelm? Really? What's Dad's name? William? So good to see you again. Yes, yes. The large man on the bus removes the shades from Aaron's hand as if they were old friends who see each other again. I mean, the eclipse could be observed in. Oh, alright. Yeah, I didn't know the path of it because, well, it wasn't visible where I live either, so I didn't care. This must be Eric. He approaches me despite us being almost similar in height. I can't help but feel diminished by his presence. Look at that doctor proudly presenting his building, as it should be. Your parents have already told me so much about you, Eric. Such a gentleman. Oh, he's smiling. He steps back, takes a bow. On behalf of all the staff here, welcome to St. Timothy's private gymnasium, maybe? Oh, thanks. I love things like solar eclipses. I know, me too. Sorry. His hands clap Ritual? Ritual? Kidding, kidding. He hurt us inside with a dog. If you think about it, there is no purpose of those things. Like the world would go round without them. Yet the nature is like, hey, look at this. Pretty. I mean, true, true. I just hate that I missed the Northern Lights. Like, when are we gonna get that? I mean, unless we go to Alaska. I'm romantic. Oh, oh, don't worry, I'm not judging you. You won't believe whenever I'm outside at night. Fuck, even in day, I search the depths of the sky for the moon. And when I find it, I cannot stop staring at it. If you don't mind, I'd like to begin with a short one-on-one with Eric, please. Make yourselves comfortable in the lobby. Of course. It'll be right here then. Bosworth's office is very organized with bookshelves containing dozens of volumes, paperwork neatly stacked, and a desk polished to a mirror sheen. It's almost intimidatingly perfect. He settled into his massive chair and shuffled a few papers, then gestures to the seat opposite his. The moon? Yeah, the moon. It's incredibly comfortable. Clearly, this school spares some expense. I love the moon. Now let's get down to business. I'm obsessed with the moon. We like to get a feel for new students by asking them about their comfort levels and what they want out of the school. Okay, makes sense. Glad to hear it. He pauses for a moment and thumbs through a file on his desk, presumably mine. So you're comfortable with lessons both in English and no, I English only. That's right. Do not change the language to German. I do not know German. Splendid. Miss Clays is one of her English-speaking instructors. You'll be in her homeroom. I think you'll get along with her just fine. Sounds good to me. I take it English classrooms have students from a wider variety of countries. Haha, you're a smart lad. Yes, that's correct. We have a lot of people coming in from all over Europe, so we do our best to accommodate them. What happened, Angie? Oh, okay. Moon, sun, stars in general are those cool portals that connect people around the world. We could stare at the moon while... Yeah, yeah, very true. You became a philosopher over there. Gosford nods in agreement. I missed a bunch of things. If you had preferred a German classroom, you'd probably see more people who are native to Germany, Switzerland, or Austria. Makes sense. Bosworth nods in agreement, marking my response on a sheet of paper. Indeed, indeed. Next question. How do you feel about coming here? What happened? You email me right now. Whole huge paragraph of text. It's late. I get deep and it's late. Great, great. Depth is wonderful. I shift slightly. Obviously, wasn't expecting such a direct line of questioning. Kind of nervous moving here. I guess it's a new school after all. In truth, I'm kind of freaking out inside. This is a lot to take in. Even though I was anticipating this, my leg twinges a little bit as if it's reacting to my state of mind. Bosford smiles sympathetically. It's not uncommon for students to feel what you're feeling, Eric. We at St. Daphnaz are always trying our best to listen for when students aren't well or feeling stressed. That is so sweet of you guys. His words are well practiced and clearly part of a much longer speech. Something he must have had years, maybe decades of practicing, possibly. Anyway, enough about me and my presumably dark hair. What kind of doctor is this guy? Like doctor, a psychiatrist, I believe. He takes one final glance over the paper in front of him before speaking. This is like a school for people with mental health problems. So, psychiatrist. Yeah. He takes one final glance over the paper in front of him before speaking. Is there anything you need before you get started at school? Anything you want me to tell your teachers or supervisors? Once again, his words are practiced yet genuine. Thankfully, I know exactly what I want. It's something that's been on my mind for a while. Where can I go for a good walk? Osford chuckles at my response. I'm happy to inform you that the campus has an excellent series of footpaths for you to use at your leisure. When you take the tour, I'm sure your guide will do her best to point that out to you. Wonderful. That mustache of his tricked me. What doctor did you think he was because of his mustache? Looks like we're all done, Eric. Great. I'll be out in just a second. Please go on ahead. I do as he says and lift myself from the seat. Before leaving the office. Oh. Okay, I do as he says and lift myself from my seat before leaving the office and carefully closing the door behind me. Great, a leg doctor. A leg doctor, okay. Interesting. Hello, everybody. Okay, all done. How did it go, Eric? Is he nice? It went well, and yeah, Dr. Bosworth is actually pretty nice. I'm glad to hear it. I turn around, not realizing the man I'm talking about has already finished whatever he was doing. I just called Miss Close. She's in our classroom at the end of this hallway, Eric. She'll be expecting you in a minute now. I'll need to steal you two away, Mr. and Mrs. Wilhelm. Just a few bits and pieces of last-minute paperwork. My leg door. Oh, you have a leg doctor? Dr. Bosworth is. I know, right? He guides them into the office, and I'm left with Beatrice and Hulda. Well, want to check out my classroom with me? My sister's not in agreement. I lead the way and knock gingerly on the door. Knock gingerly? Angie, what does the knocking gingerly mean? Unless I'm reading that wrong. And knock gingerly. Oh, that? Okay, come on, come in. Math? Why is there math on the board? A young woman, probably a few years older than Hilda, greets us. Gently. Okay. Miss Clis. Ah, you must be Eric. Thank you so much, Henry. Your voice is proper and like very teacher's. Thanks. Delicately. Yeah, okay. Thanks. I was told to be my teacher. That is correct. I teach English. Mathematics courses campus. I can see that. Oh, and you two are Eric's older sister. Yeah, that's wrong. And I'm his older Hilda, well, they both shake hands with displays and smiles warmly. It's like the family groups who interest themselves. Where are you coming from? We actually live in Vienna, but Eric is from Basel. Sweden? Never mind. Have you shown him the city? The only not yet. You're always ready to show me around. I feel honored that you asked me, but you made me feel so smart. Aw, I mean, you are smart, you know? Yeah, we know all the best spots. I definitely like to explore it. I guess. Sounds like you have some maybe keep nice. She smiles. At least I think it's a smile, as it's such a small change in her expression that it's almost imperceivable. Be smart, duh. Yeah, duh. Have you taken a tour of the campus yet? Nope, not yet. Wait, we'll have someone come by and show you around. Mrs. Clay's falters for a second before speaking again. Unfortunately, your sisters won't be able to accompany you. I'm afraid it's policy. I hope you don't mind. I cast my eyes over to my sisters. That's fine. The actress seems downcast. Hilda just looks very, I guess, normal. There's a knock at the door distracting Miss Blaze from whatever she was about to say. Why is her name? I don't know. Maybe because she's your teacher? I don't know. Let's see if there's anything about that. Thank you. That was too loud. I thought I couldn't change it. I'm gonna out the stream. Hopefully that's not too loud. Red equals bad. I'm sus. Possible. Return. There's a knock at the door distracting Miss Clays from whatever she was about to say. Miss Clays, perfect timing. Come in. Hi. A young girl enters from outside. It's Eric here. Yup. Yeah, that's great. I'm Ella Sayan. I'll be giving you the tour. Ella is a dark-skinned, slender girl about. Oh, hello. About my age. Her uniform is neatly pressed, almost like it's cut out of the glossy pamphlets and the rest of her looks just as polished. Her hair, her face, and even her red look to be picture perfect. Nice to meet you, Ella. It's nice to meet you too, Eric. Now let's get started, shall we? Right this way, please. If red means bad, and she's wearing all red, it means she's bad. Oh god. She's not wearing all red, she's wearing red and black and white. The tour is nothing out of the ordinary, even if the school is ordinary. The hallway has most of the harder meeting rooms, where elective classes and after-hours clubs are held. The buildings themselves are beautiful, but I can't help but notice the small additions, like light filtering through huge windows with suspicious thick glass or white rooms dotted with emergency phone lines. Ignacio, Saint Stefano was established in 1858, and fathers with somewhat patience to install modern conveniences and most building itself has well preserved. Despite the best efforts to hide Melendez has been lagging behind slightly. It slows down to match my pace. So sweet. I panic and attempt to say something to her, even though it's obvious she's already noticed. The hallways are really light. It's cramped. My old school feels cramped compared to this. There's black in it and white. Black, black, white. It is rather spacious, isn't it? Dr. Bostwick likes to sell the historical significance and architectural picturesqueness of the place to some of our visitors, but I'm sure you're not interested in all that canned stuff, so we'll just stick to the basics. The floor above us is reserved for assorted odds and ends. Some offices, storage rooms, nothing very impressive. The view is nice though. Let's just head through the next building, shall we? Despite the lack of response, Ella continues on unfazed. Miss Shorby, she's not wearing all red. Okay. Yay. She must have given a lot of tours like this. Ones without response. Yo. Ella does her best to fill silence with random facts about the school as we move between the lines of interest, but it seems as if she's starting to run out. Should I try and speak? My last attempt was poor. I guess I should present myself as more than a people. Have you had something to eat, Andrew? So, Ella, how long have you been here? 3 years. Transfer students are very common, but St. T's has been my only second one, so why am I here? Shut the door, Adam. There's nothing to take its place for novelties without attempt to cover it. It looks nice. It is. I think that was all. Come on, Brain, you've done this a million times before. Why can't you think of anything to say now? Shh. She's very barren. That's something. Very barren is a statement. Don't authors wear that often? She's a writer. Glenn. Glenn is a popular spot. I ate a burrito I made myself. Right. I made myself. I made it for dinner for my family. Oh, yes, I can cook. I never doubted you couldn't cook. How was it, though? Was it good? The lake is a popular spot to relax. There's the fishing or swimming allowed. There is a pool, which is obviously cleaner than the lake in any case. We descend the stairs. We descend the stairs and emerge from the building. Well, if you've never doubted, why ask me if the burrito, okay? Fair enough. Fair, I shall not make small talk. We descend the stairs and emerge from the building and waits toward a small structure to the right. The chapel is always open, though not always staffed. Services are held every day if you're interested. She switches to her left. and boring too. This is the way it's pronounced. Can you burn? This is the way it's pronounced. I'm sure you saw it in your way, other way, but I like to soak the tubes here, okay? I can be a little bit busy sometimes, but if that doesn't bother you, it's a nice place to relax. Lots of places to relax, I see. One is getting anxious after. Yeah, as impressed as I ought to be, down covers my thoughts. Once again, Ellen takes my silence for a while and gives me an amusement. It's entirely out of place given the circumstances. Yeah, it has that effect on people for some. Well, the classrooms are nearly as impressive. They're standard actually, so let's keep those right. Now forget with us another moment to appreciate the freshly cut grass house speaks again. And that's what I wish to do. Not the best at this, I know, but we have managed to highlight some of the more interesting spots for you. After a moment, I realized that I should have responded just now. Let's adopt a slightly worried expression. Not gonna lie. Okay. Oh, sorry. It would be better now. After a moment, I realized that I should have responded just now. Ellis adopted a slightly worried expression. Yeah, it's fine. It looks good. Yeah, the parts they're showing us. I'm just kind of shocked, I guess. Another uncomfortably tense moment later, Ella sighs, slowing to halt. Her smile fades into an empathetic look. Am I gonna survive without a fan? I mean, I'll be all drenched in sweat, but yeah, I'll survive. Oh, Ella sighs, slowing to a halt. Her smile fades into an empathetic look. Her tour guide voice drops to something more subdued. We're getting serious. I realize this is a lot to take in. I'm sure you have your own ideas on what to expect here, and I'm not going to say that that's unreasonable. What I will say is that this school is probably the best chance you have at addressing these issues rather than ignoring them. Ah, Ella leans against the trunk of a nearby tree, hands clasped behind her bag. Okay. What? What? What's that emote? What did I say? Damn, what did I say? You aren't the first person I've given this tour to, you know? No, nothing? Okay. Students from all over the world have gone through exactly the same problem, faced the exact same fears. You're afraid your condition, whatever it may be, is controlling your life by forcing you to come here. But as long as you're acting on fear, you aren't going to make progress. What have I eaten today? I had a bowl, peri peri chicken keto bowl. What did you eat today? If you're all if all you're doing is trying not to get worse, you're not going to get better. I need more advice on that, Ella. How am I gonna get better then? Of course, the school isn't perfect. None of us are. What's important is that You focus on what we can give you, not what's taken away. Fair enough. Oh, burrito. Sorry. I'm sorry. My brain is a bit gone. I'm sorry. God. A heavy silence settled in. One I'm not sure how to break. I understand what she's saying, so I guess I'm sorry. I've had kind of. Okay, that's excuses. I'm sorry. I understand what she's saying, so I guess it'll just take some time to put into practice. Right. Thanks, Ella. That's probably pretty good advice. Yeah, Ella, you're a very good advisor. It's fine. Thank you. Thank you, Angie. And for what it's worth, I'm sorry. I guess I'm just worried. Um, from above us, a girl crashes through the tree Ella was leaning on. Before I even have time to register this, she rises from the debris, dusting herself off and initiating a conversation as casually as one might wave hello. Hello? Oh, hey, Ella. Didn't see you there. Don't mind me. For the record, that tree is a bit iffy, and you must be Eric. Oh, random girl falling from a tree. I know, right? She thrusts her hand in my direction. A giant smile plastered on her face. Hi. It's nice to meet you. Ella seems to have shorted out, staring at the girl with a mixture of despair and panic. I mean, I would be panicked too if someone fell from a tree right in front of me. Thankfully, not on my head. Irene Ross, at your service. Nice to meet you. I'm Eric. Hang on, how do you know my name? Huh? Oh, it was kind of a lucky guess. I figured it was either that or Aaron. I mean, lip reading is more art than science. Look, it's not important. And hey, welcome to St. D's. Meanwhile, from the trees around me, only apples. Apples fall so lame. I know, right? So lame. They should have really pretty, handsome people falling. Irene throws her arms in a wide gesture at the expansive campus behind her. A thin line of blood seeps out from a fresh cut on her cheekbone. Ella's face has completely drained out of color. Thanks. No problem. It's always good to see a new face. I'm sure you'll fit right in. Ella, you're giving him the tour, right? I'd be happy to lend a hand. No one knows more about this campus than I do. Dude, I would live in a forest if more trees were like this. Fair enough. Ella finds her voice, maybe an octave higher than when she lost it. We're fine. It's fine. You probably have stuff to do, right? So there's some beef here. Okay. Nope, totally open today. Just doing my rounds. Nothing really happening around here except Eric, of course. So I figured I might as well drop in. Ha, drop in. I didn't even mean to do that. Me neither, girl. Joshua Tree. Yeah, let's go to Joshua Tree. So, what were you doing in this tree? Yeah, Irene, what were you doing? Oh, just climbing and doing some people watching. People watching. I would have brought my laser mic today, but it needs some fresh batteries. Where on earth does she get a laser mic? I see. Alright, Irene, you've had your fun. I'm sure you two will run into each other later, so can you please leave us be? Well, you just finished up your tour, right? Surely Eric wouldn't mind seeing the more fun parts of the campus for a bit. Irene is a stalker. Red flag, red flag. I know, right? But I'm guessing this guy also likes red flags. Well, I'd be lying if I said that most of Ella's tour wasn't pretty standard. What? Okay, you'd be lying if you said. Okay, okay, got it, got it. Ella, we still have some time left before we go back, right? Ella takes a moment to ponder it. Alright, Irene, why don't you take us some places you like? Great, follow me. I would go with Ella. She wears up Erin. I know, right? With Erin at the helm, the tour recommences. But, well, of course we like red flags, so the tour recommences. Ella is seemingly resigned to her inclusion. Maybe calling it a tour at this point isn't exactly accurate. So that building is probably the oldest, at least judging from the brickwork. This one is... There's this one patch where the bricks are newer, but I can't for the life of me figure out why. How closely have you been observing these buildings, Irene? Oh, Irene and third wheel, I know, right? Maybe they renovated it? Nah, it's too small a section. I was thinking it could be damaged, but there's nothing on record about accidents. I tried getting a look behind it, but it turns out that kind of thing is frowned upon. Really? Interesting. You were chiseling out a section of that building with a pocket knife. Yeah, for science. This isn't supposed to be a place. This is supposed to be a place of learning, you know. I'm with Irene on this one. There's a secret room behind those fresh bricks. Yeah, it has to be something. What's the building used for, if I might ask? Get the sledgehammer, destroy it. Let's get hardcore. Yeah. Irene, let's figure it out. Huh, I don't know, like exercise and stuff. They've got a gym in there. It's not very interesting. But brickwork is. No, what's behind the brickwork might be like the Ark of Covenant or Nazi gold. Ella bristles with herself before letting the comment go uncontested, but her expression is pretty informative nonetheless. Irene doesn't seem to notice. As we explore the more mundane aspects of the campus, I ironically find myself relaxing more. Although Ella seemed concerned, I might think badly of them. Truth is that my imagination held far worse ideas. Fair. Really, it's those small touches of personalization and little imperfections that make it feel normal. True. Very true. Eventually, we wander from the campus. Ella takes the lead again as we head towards the wood. What a great idea to take a guy for a long tour walking. True, true. But hey, he's not complaining either. Effective red flags, I believe. Uh, Ella takes the lead again as we head towards the woods. Irene gives a shrug, but seems content to follow along. Before I have a chance to ask where we're heading next, Ella shows to a halt. Anything interesting out there? There's a small walking trail just ahead for students who like the outdoors. That's me. Mind if we walk down it a bit? I don't see why not. Boo, the woods are boring. There's rumors of wolves out there. I've never seen one before, though. Like it or not, this is Eric's tour. Irene groans, but leads us down the trail anyway. Maybe we'll spot a wolf now. Hello, new guy with the hurt leg. Let's go for a jog. Woohoo! Yeah. The trail is nicely paved, curving through the nearby forest. This trail runs for about half a mile in a loop. Great for jogging, walking, or stretching your legs. This walking on sand noise is actually from the game. There's also a clearing coming up through where some of the school clubs frequently meet. Which ones? The astronomy club mainly, but smaller clubs use that space as well. That's pretty neat. Is the astronomy club popular? It's got a healthy following, mainly because of the club president's effort. She's transformed it quite a bit. Sounds good to me. I'll check it out if I have the time. That's great. Feel free to ask me about any of the clubs here. Irene groans. We've been in these woods forever. It can't have been more than 5 minutes. Why are you getting angry? Forever? Can we head back now? I shrug. Sure. We don't have a whole lot of time anyway. Left anyway. Tour picks up again as we make our way to the last areas of the school. Though after everything that we had covered, I'm not really sure what else there is to show. Familiar locations began to repeat, and I soon realized we began to take a circular path around the entire campus. Ella is mad because Irene is being so too chaotic. Well, Ella would be mad at me then. Me too, I mean. So, Irene, what do we have left to visit before this tour ends? Well, that's it. I've shown you the places I liked, and I even helpfully pointed out the walking trail. Well, you're in luck, Eric. I have just about one more location to show you. In my opinion, it's probably one of the more important ones. What's that? And it's the medical facilities where therapists are staffed. A chill trail, a chill trails down my spine. Ella continues, unaware of my growing dread. Each student has general counseling checkups, though it's pretty relaxed depending on how often sessions need to be scheduled. How often? I feel my throat begin to close up on me. I usually go in a few times a month. It's kind of like the principal's office, except only therapists are there. You could take those sessions more seriously. Yeah, I get that enough from them. Thank you. My heartbeat is picking up and I struggle to focus on my breathing before they get suspicious. Could I pass on this part of the tour? I think I've gotten a good understanding of the campus. I'll pick up the rest as I go. I try to cover it with a laugh, but I can tell it sounds off. Ella doesn't seem to have noticed, though. I mean, you should be able to locate the different facilities in your first week. Are you sure? I'm fine. I shoot my hands up in defense and flash a smile, but I can feel myself breaking into a cold sweat. I can't do this. Sorry, I just needed to sit down. I just need to. Okay, my ears are. Don't do that to my ears. Stop. Leave. I want to say it so badly to just spit it. Okay, can you stop out and head back to my sister's apartment so I can sleep away any inclination of what's happening right now? I want to go back to the way things were. Is this in the game? Yes. Yes, it is in the game. If you can hear it, it's definitely not just in my ears. Great. Wow, it's hard to focus right now. I lean up against the wall and try to control my breathing. Eric, breathe in, breathe out. I finally shake off my mini panic attack after a minute. This is like the game I played as we leave. Wow. Wow. I know. Oh wow, that was whoa. Where are Eric, are you okay? Have some music to cover up the sound. Thank you, I appreciate it. You need me to fetch someone for you? Both of them instantly react as if they've seen this before. I guess they have seen a bunch of panic attacks. No, I'm fine, thanks. I'm just a little nervous about the new school. Even talking about that is a little too much. Kind of ruined the mood, but no, no, it did not. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. Don't worry about it. I think I have some delay going on my stream. Well, I don't know why, because I have it off, so even talking about that is a little too much for me. Sorry. Ella nods. I understand. Well, at least you know where this building is and what it does. Do you want to head back now? Yeah, I think I'm done for the day. Mostly recovered, save for my heart still beating like a drum. We turn the corner and return to the school's entrance. Okay, here we are, all done. You sure you'll be able to find your way to the medical wing? Yeah, orienteering is kind of my thing. Alrighty then, I should probably get back to work. Lots to do. It was really nice meeting you, Eric. I'll see you around. Call me if you have any questions, okay? What a brilliant smile. Ella departs, heading into the school through its heavy double doors. She's clearly dedicated to her role, and the tour was informative. I just wish she hadn't sprung the concept of medical wing on me like that. I don't know. Perhaps I'm being oversensitive. You're looking pensive, Eric. Bee in your bonnet? I'd forgotten Erin was still here. Her stature makes her easy to miss. I'm not sure if my face really gives away much or if it was another lucky guess. Either way, I don't know how I feel about her gleeful expression. I had a burrito today. Okay, and it was good, and you made it, and I remember now. If that was the point. It's just a lot, isn't it? All this. Okay, excuse me. No, I'm just. What about the burrito? And no, it wasn't like that. Kind of like that, I guess. It came off. It's just a lot, isn't it? All this. I guess true to the expansive grounds. For us, don't look at it that way. Just think about how much there is to do here and how much to explore. Like that new brick wall. What about the burrito though? Nothing? Oh, so that was just like a test if I remember it. Well, why is water spilling out of this bottle? Anyways, yeah, I read that. Her grin becomes more sincere. It's just a school, really. Just a school with interesting buildings. I mean, I haven't found any secret passageways yet, but, still pretty cool. Her absurdity forces a laugh out of my dry mouth, but it doesn't untie the knot in my stomach. Man, you think they'd have thought to cater to people who like secret passageways when they were designing the place, right? But no, just kilometers upon kilometers of boring corridors. What were they thinking? Anyway, I should probably be off. Oh, hello. The doors behind her open again, and she spins off on the spot to see who it is. Hey, guys. Hey, Eric. How was the tour? And who was that girl? Was she... She just... If you had to choose one food that you could only eat for the rest of your life, what would it be? Um, can I choose a combo? Cheesy fries and Mexican tacos. What about you? Okay, well, she was right there. It was Irene. She joined us halfway through the tour. Oh, look at you, escorted around the school with a girl on each arm. She gives me a little punch on the shoulder. Either fries or tacos. Mm, I don't know. What would you do? She gives me a little punch on the shoulder. You have to admit, I've got game. Dude, what? Okay. Hilda steps in as Beatrice went up to give me another bag. It was all okay though, right? Everything looked good? I mean, as far as the school campus can, I guess there was. For a moment, I considered confiding my reaction to the medical wing and I would pick pizza. I was thinking the same, but like, you'd get bored after a certain point. I mean, it's how it is with me. If I eat something regularly, I kind of lose interest in it. Uh, so like, I'd probably eat a taco once a week and starve myself. You wouldn't get bored of tacos. I would, that's the thing. I would get bored of anything. What? Hey, I'm not encouraging anything. Change the ingredients, just like with pizza. It's still. Mm, I guess tacos then. Yeah, I guess. The only thing that would stay the same is the taco shell, right? Yeah, sure then, tacos. Yeah. But no, I feel like I shouldn't. After all, the world leading psychiatric facilities are part of the reason I'm here, as much as I hate to admit it. There's this nice little path I'll be able to walk around, and Ella was nice. Whoa there, come on, Eric, she's way out. Beatrice? You think you'll be able to find your way around? Okay. This campus looks pretty big. Way bigger than mine. Yeah, I'm sure I'll be fine. They gave me a map anyway. The teachers are nicer here too. There's nothing wrong with your teachers, Mia. You just keep fighting with them. Can you blame me with all the work they expect me to do? It's inhuman. Inhumane. Tacos and... I see what you're doing. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. I really didn't. You are literally paying them thousands of euros to have the privilege of doing that work. I'm just teasing with you. Fine. Beatrice freezes. A look of realization crosses her face. I'm going to miss hearing my sister's banter. The door behind them opens again. We're finally done. Finally, were you getting bored of being told how great this place is? Oh, don't be so cynical, sweetheart. This is a great place. Although that fine, sounded hella defensive. I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean. You are messing with my brain, Angie. Stop. Mr. Bosworth just had a lot to say about it. It may have been a bit over the top, but he's clearly very passionate. Yeah, passionate is the right word to describe him. He talked a lot about the clubs and other extracurricular things they have going on. Do you think you might get involved in any of that? Mom looks hopeful. Maybe. And now she looks a little worried. Why? You're giving me orders? Wow, so rude. Okay, enough, Angie. You like orders, by the way. From what I remember from February. Okay, stop. I promise I'm not going to turn into a moping zombie and miss the outdoors too much. Good, I'm sure you must be nervous, but try not to let it get the better of you, okay? Oh, I missed that. Okay. The knot in my stomach tightens. Make the nervousness work for you. The knot in my stomach tightens, almost to breaking point. It's such an intense physical swoop of emotion that I almost double over. It's May, Hopi. Okay, it's May. Yeah, it's May. We have 8 months to February. I got it. I got it. I feel my quickening heartbeat and hear it in my ears, and my head throbs. No, not again. I clench my hands into fists. My nails dig into the palms. Focusing on that pain, I try to breathe deeply, breaking through the bonds around my chest. They're all in my head. Nobody's noticed. Mom started speaking. I focused on her words. I'm sure some days you'll feel like not leaving your room at first, but don't. It's working. I can feel myself coming back to reality. And if you're really struggling, you can always give me a call, okay? Just in time. I will. I swallow and force a smile. This time, it looks like Mom might have noticed. Are you okay, sweetheart? Really? I put a bit more effort into my expression. Yeah, for real, I'm fine. This place is great. Well, if you're sure, come here. She pulls me into a tight hug and rubs my back. Aw, 8 months feel like eternity. True. It's going to be great for you. Even 1 month feels like an eternity, to be honest. Just go into it with an open mind, okay? Aw, hugs to Mom. Yeah, I get it. Everyone's telling me the same things. She releases me after another extra tight squeeze. Hilda and Beatrice are next, embracing me in unison, though they let me go in a much more sensible amount of time than Mom, who didn't seem to want to let go. We'll miss you, bro. But we're closer to him than we were before. True. Yeah, but it seems like a time to say goodbye, you know? Okay, Beatrice, I mean, that doesn't make any sense, but okay. Come on, girls. My Eric. Love you. Be good and please keep in touch. Love you too. Hug from Dad. Dad stays behind. I don't spend much time with him on one-on-one, so this is kind of weird. Unexpectedly, he claps a heavy hand on my shoulder and looks me right in the eye, although firm and unwavering. His expression isn't intimidating. I know you feel how you feel, son. Really? Because yes, really. You've probably heard a lot of words today that have been completely meaningless to you, and a lot of placations that felt totally hollow. I'm not sure what's going on, but that's right. It's not going to be like that forever. After a second, he seems to notice his hand is still on my shoulder, and swiftly removes it. He clears his throat, no longer looking directly at me. I'm sure you'll make most of your time here. And his gaze returns to meet mine. And I'm sure you'll make me proud. He departs. No hug from Dad. See, that's the problem. I'm left alone. Just me and the knot in my stomach. Stomach. What the fuck was that? Tighter than ever. Dad's words echo in my head. I'm sure you'll make the most of your time here. How can I be sure that I'll make any use of my time? The knot in my stomach coiled again and again, holding me in place as I watch my family get smaller and smaller in distance. Dads don't hug. Yeah. They turn a corner and then they're gone. Now I'm stranded here. Well, I do know one thing that might be of good use of my time. It might make me feel better, at least. I pick a random direction and begin limping. The tour showed me all the places I'll need to go for classes and daily life, but we only got to see one of the walking paths Mr. Bosworth mentioned. Luckily, it seems as though most of the students that were wandering around before have gone elsewhere, so I don't have to try and hide my limp like I had to for that whole tour. Right. Dad slaps your shoulder or squeezes your hand. That's what real men do. No, real men hug. Hug's okay. Real men shoulder smack hug. Before long, I pass a large academic building and continue onwards. It's liberating to be able to walk by myself, even just for a little while. Oh, that's true, right? The freshly cut grass gives off that familiar calming scent. The school is quiet. It feels a little strange walking around school grounds after classes are done. I'd usually dart off as soon as the bell rang. I wonder if anybody from back home wonders where I went. Do you like the smell of freshly cut grass? Not gasoline, yeah, somewhat. I guess I never really was close to anybody there, but I wasn't so antisocial. I doubt I'd fit back in anyway. I know, right? Now I've got to learn to fit in here. I don't think you'll have to fit in somehow. I wouldn't worry about it. I mean, Ella seemed normal. Surely there must be more than just her. Then again, there could be more people like Irene instead. I saw her. Smell of freshly made burrito. I don't know. Maybe. Why? Are you sending me some burritos? This is my punishment, I suppose. If only things had gone differently, I wouldn't be at this school surrounded by these people. I guess I can't do anything about it now. As that said, I've just got to make the most of the... Huh? Oh, my phone. I pull it from my pocket and look at the screen. It's him. What? Wait, how? Shock runs through me and my arm goes limp. Why is he... Why? I stare at the screen, seemingly unable to move. Incoming call, Gustav. What was his name again? I don't think it was Gustav. I made burritos today. I don't know if I mentioned that. Yeah, I know you mentioned that. But are you sending me those? It doesn't stop. I'm joking, by the way. Like it's mocking me. My thumb hovers over the green and red buttons. What would I even say? Hello? Hi? How are you? I get it. I'll just stop. Please. As if responding to my pleas, the phone goes dark. I'm left standing in the middle of a path with my phone in my hand. Why? Why? Damn it. I slide the phone back into my pocket and consult my mental map of the campus. I better get back to the dorms before someone sees me like this, right? I try to take a step and my leg protests. Come on, not now. Deep breaths. Just let's get back to the dorm. With much effort, I begin limping my way there. They have really did a really great job um portraying anxiety. Sure, give me your address. I'm sure they'll be fine after gingerly post office treatment and days of waiting and sorting warehouse. Yeah, I'm sure they'll be fine a decade later. I cannot speak. Oh shit, it's 4 a.m. A shaft of pale sunlight wakes me up from a shallow, restless sleep before my alarm, despite the bright morning sun. Okay, um, I think I should end this stream now because I'm gonna have to wake up kind of early since my parents are going. But I was so invested in this for you. Okay, that's enough. Yeah, I know, right? Alright, I'll save. I probably wouldn't need it. It's not multiple ending. Well, oh, it technically is. Well, never mind. Saved. Goodbye, stars. I guess I'll get back to it tomorrow, right? Is there an ending where Ella is your girlfriend? I don't know. I'm actually not sure if this is multiple endings. Is it 5 unique fruits with fun? Oh, 5 endings then. Including fictional depictions of psychological issues and trauma. All characters are depicted. All characters depicted are the age of 18 or older. Wonderful. There's 12 achievements as of now. Can you see this? What is open here? Yeah. Let me play some music. Why is the music not playing? Talking about sandwiches. Passing notes. Crash into Janine. Or did she crash into you? Huh, gaslighting. One puny Russian. Scared away the birds. Right. Friendship in the garden. At you. Oh. I kinda like it. But I'll keep it away. I'll keep it away. Sorry about that. This game is gonna take a long while to be actually complete. How many words was it again? Damn, 2000. No, not 2000. That's a lot of words. To 30,000. OMG, I saw that. What? Oh, an extra dose of. Oh, yeah. But they don't say anything about it. Damn. Is how much I used today. No way. Oh my god. Wow. Okay. You want to see the trailer of this game? Panic, don't. Okay, okay, I'm sorry. Do you want to see the trailer? Or no? General cinematic. I mean, I guess so. It's. I'm not singing. I don't want to do this. I don't want to be here. You have to do this one step at a time. I can do this. I just can't from I can.